DJI. Here we go. Hello. Microphone. Microphone. I fixed my freaking mic. Yes. I am the best technician that ever lived. I didn't even know it was broken until you said something. Because it's on Discord, and I just assumed it was working. So yeah. Because probably no one's gonna watch Discord. They're all gonna be in here. But if you wanted to join me on Discord, it's on JFix's Discord, and I'm in there. And you could hang out with me in there, and I'll turn on a microphone. Figure it out. So what I was trying to say was that I was talking to nobody earlier, but this had a roach come out. That's why there was a bag on it and everything else. It was this had a roach, one live roach, and I bagged it up and everything, and it turned out that it was a false alarm, because if you look at all this stuff, there really is no roach poop or anything like that. So I put it in a bag, I put all the alcohol in, and I did all that stuff unnecessarily. I took it apart outside, I blew it off, I blew out I blew out everything, I blew out the, who's this? Man, I can't think straight today. I blew out the power supply to make sure there was no roaches, and there was no roaches. And then I looked at the board and I inspected it for roach dung or pee or anything like that, and there was nothing. So I'm pretty confident that it was just a one-time deal. So to get this poured out, I'm gonna put some low melt on these guys here. I'm gonna put some low melt across, and I'm gonna put legit actual low melt. I'm going to heat it up first, though, because there's no point in trying to solder on this board without heating it up. I've learned that. It makes... No, that's not good. All right, come on. So, yeah, I'm going to heat it up first, put the low melt on it, a little flux, a little low melt, and hopefully that thing will just come off, and I don't have to go crazy with it. Because getting the 1X, the 1S or 1X, no, getting that one off was a pain in the balls. Where's that other thing? Oh, that's the wrong side. It's right here. Right here. This guy and this guy. And you could ignore that other guy, because that was a mistake. Put you back for now. Clean you up because I made a mistake. Alright. So I'm heating the board up so that way I can put some low melt. Once I put some low melt, I'll try to take that thing off. What is that noise? Whatever. So I'm going to put a little bit of low, oh, Jesus. A little bit of low melt, try to get that to soak in. Try to get that to soak in, I said. Low melt is messy shit if you just gotta get that to, there you go. It's kind of what I want right there. And yeah, I've never watched anybody take one of these things off, so it's kind of a mystery. I'm just hoping the low melt kind of soaks in there. And I should have low melted the front first. I don't want it to fall off. Let's see. Let me low melt that as well. Get a little flux on that. And a little low melt on that as well. Okay. Now maybe this thing will just fall out and I'll be lucky. Okay. Ow, that hurts. Very, very hot. Very hot. Ow! The whole fucking board is steaming hot. Ow! God damn it. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. So my hope is that the port just falls out on its own. Let's see how that works. So far, no. But maybe a little more direct heat on it. What's anybody saying? Anything good? No? Just taking a few. Good job on the beers. I've been busy all day building stuff, so yeah, I'm pretty tired. Pretty tired. All right, it's coming out. Coming out. All right, it's out. She's out. Let me get rid of that low melt real quick. And yeah, came right out though. Whatever I did worked. Whatever I did. So yeah, this guy's story is he brought it to a friend's house, and the friend broke this connector. Well, somebody broke the connector. I don't know who. Possibly his friend broke it. This thing's so goddamn hot. It really takes in heat so well. Well, you see, why don't you see my head? That's pretty weird. That's what you guys were looking at the whole time? Why don't somebody tell me this stuff? Jesus. Alright, low melt is gone. This camera situation is not the best. Let me see if I could get you in a better light here. It's probably better, but you're gonna see my head on occasion. You know, kind of sucks, but I don't think I have a choice. Alright, so to put this on, I'm going to put this guy on in its place. I don't remember which way it went. Let me look at the donor. So if I look at the donor, that goes this way. Yeah, this way. So let's see if I could just put it on without really using any more heat than I already did. That's weird. So how does it go that way? If this might be the wrong connector. Or, let me see. What the hell is going on here? So this goes this way. No, it's the right connector. It's just that it doesn't, you know what it is? The posts are not correct on this thing. Like this little post needs to be ground down a little bit so I could get it closer to the... It's so weird. Like I can't explain it, but it's like angled. You see it? It's not quite right. It's like I can't get it to be right either because of this little post here. I'm wondering if I just chop off the post, but then I'll have limited... It'll really be kind of delicate, but I think that might be the best option. I'll just try to maybe not chop it off completely, but maybe I could trim it a little. You know? I don't know. This is where I'm going to lose a finger right here. Maybe I grind it down a little. Do I have a grinder? That might be a good idea. Where's like a file? Maybe? Grind it down a little so I could, I don't know. Trying to see about this. I just got to take a little bit off to use it. It's definitely the wrong one, you know? Just got to take a little tiny bit off. A grinder would definitely help. I have this mini grinder. I don't know if it'll do it though. Might be too thick. A little metal file would do. If I had like a little tiny file. I wonder if I have something in my garage. And go check my garage. If I have like a little file somewhere, you know. I remember I had a little tiny file that pops up once in a while, but you know, the thing is, if it's so tiny that anytime I go looking for it, I can never find it. So, you know how that goes. Well, this is a big file. This ain't gonna work. Well, maybe it will. It's either that or just chop it off. If I just chop it off and call it a day, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just trim it a little bit, maybe. That seems to be working. A phone call. Hello, Dave speaking. Or is this my wife? I don't know. I didn't know if which call was happening. Hi. I'm live streaming right now. Yeah. I haven't live streamed forever. I can't hear you. What? Oh, gotcha. Did you say to the hospital? Okay. Are you in need of medical care? Oh. Yeah, you move stuff around. Did you? Yeah. That's good. Good deal. Okay. Oh, okay. There was a but. What's the but? Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's not even close to 9 o'clock, is it? What time is it? It's like 6. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I could get her. Just- Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye. Damn, my tip is shitty. Alright. So I'm done with the grinding, sort of. And gonna go ahead and try to tin this thing and put it back on. It would be nice if I had the right part, but since I don't, uh, I'm gonna have to make do with the wrong part, which is fine. It'll work. I just gotta tin both sides and see if I can get enough solder on there to kind of look like a nice fluffy pillows. There we go. That's a fluffy pillow right there. Get you the fluffy pillow. Fluffy pillows. That's a big burnt pillow right there. Ooh, that solder is not good. Solder burnt like immediately. I mean, the flux burnt immediately. Didn't even put that much heat on it. Maybe I should be using Raph's flux. Anyway, I got nice big fluffy pillows. Hopefully, I'm going to put this thing in and I'll let the solder flow. Did I get... Oh, that's the broken one. What am I doing? Where's the good one? There's the good one. This is the one I... This is pretty funny. I almost put the bad one back on. So, I mean, you can kind of see it's a little crooked, but I think it'll work. Not that anybody cares, but I think it'll work. Just gotta heat it up from the back side and hope for the best. East side to the west side. Can't get out of my face. Praying for a miracle, just gonna flow in by itself. I think that's it. I think it went. I'm pretty sure I sort of. Well, yeah, it went. All right, so now I just got to solder in the bottom here, the legs, and then I'll be done. Solder them sexy legs. I don't know. Charging 120 for this job. So, yeah. It's definitely more work than an HDMI. But I feel like it's a good job. I feel like I did good on this one. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Even though I do not. It's almost like. I just hope nothing fell off, you know. No components came off during this procedure. That sucks when that happens. What I'm doing now is I'm just putting a little heat on it to to soften the flux, to just to get my flux clean. I find that people, they put alcohol and everything on it. I don't do that until the very end. I just take the flux off that comes off with the heat. I don't hold it that close. I don't want to damage anything, but these little pointy Q-tips come in pretty clutch for these little tiny spots. And that's that. That's that. Let me get to the other side. Clean up on that. Like I said, it's a little crooked, but as long as it's making connection, which it appears that it is, and we'll find out because this thing will not update without this connection. So it's weird because this one is a little higher than. I feel like I'm looking at the donor in this one. Like this donor board looks. This looks a little higher than the other one, but I guess it's fine. Seems to be making good connection. That's all I really had to do on that one. Ow, Jesus, that's hot. The moral of the story is don't let your friends come around and try to fuck with your PS5. That's the moral of the story. Ow. Ow. Where does this go? What am I doing? Backwards. Can't get you out of my mind. Don't forget these things, everybody. Don't forget this. You know how many times I used to take this all the way apart and then I would forget this piece? Because the fact that it has to go in there before this guy. But, yeah, that's what holds it in. So, definitely don't want to forget that. I'm going to put it all the way back together and before I even test it. East side to the west side. Boom. Can't get you out of mine. Mm-hmm. fixed for a free 1S part. East side to the west side. Can't get you out of my mind. There we go. A little brake cleaner. No VDC brake cleaner. Works terrific. I don't care what anybody says. Although I did just spray a little on my eyeball, but you know, besides that, it does work good. There we go. Nobody was here. Who was here? Nobody. Whose house? Ron's house. What the hell? No, that's not the right. That's not the right way. That's the right way. Yeah. See about putting this thing back together, I guess. Giving it a test. Come on, get in there. Am I like going mental here? Oh, that's not the right way. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? What am I, nuts? Did I just put this thing on backwards? Did I? No. I don't think so. No, I didn't put it on backwards. I was thinking I put it on backwards for a second. Well, yeah, something. Wait a minute, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. Like I'm mixing up parts here. I am mixing up parts here. That's hysterical. That's my donor. This fucking thing's sitting right here. Right in front of me. Oh, God damn it. That's so funny. Mixing up my own parts. There we go. I'm going to say, something doesn't seem quite right on that situation. Well, now no one's watching, so I don't care anymore. East side to the west. See if I can get this thing to update. Oh, it's been a long journey for you, console. It's been a long journey. Oh. Can't get you out of my mind. Can't get you. It does smell like a smoker, that's for sure. But not a roach motel. That's the important thing. I don't know why there was roaches. We've got one roach. One roach comes blasting out, you just assume there's going to be 60 more behind it. But that wasn't the case on this guy. That was not the case. So, see if you'll update. What do I gotta put back on? I'll put back on the cover. Can't get you out of my mind. Ooh. All right, I got enough for testing. Just got enough for testing. That's all I care about. Test away. Should probably put a screw in there for testing purposes. All right. Can't get you out of my mind. Can't get you. East side to the west side. Ay, ay, ay. Gonna put it all the way back together. What could possibly go wrong? Updating software. That is good news. Console will restart very shortly. Oh shit, I didn't put the disk drive in. This ain't gonna work. This is the one reason why I friggin' took it apart, which is pretty funny. So I could put the disk drive in. Meanwhile, I didn't put the disk drive in. All right, now it's in. Now we'll see if it works. Let's check it. %74%. I think she got it. By George, I think I got it. Fixed. To my no viewers, fixed. It doesn't take viewers to make a fix, am I right? Sometimes you could just fix items with even no viewers. Nobody watching. You just fix stuff. And that's me. I fix stuff. So in it, yeah, just so you know, with some modification, a 1x SATA connection will work on a Series X, but like I said, there is some modification that involves some, like a little grinder or something. You gotta grind the pin down just to get it to sit flat. But yeah, she's done. Gonna put it back together and notify the customer. All is well. So, thanks, everybody, for not watching. It's fine. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. That's why I don't stream.